Steve Price inside the front row. Matt Hardy inside the second row. Lee McKennell. "30 laps. Hang on. This will be fantastic. Queensland AMCA title up for grabs here at Corbet's Group, Mother Mountain Speedway. Steve Price, Matt Hardy off the front row. Go, we are racing. Steve Price, Matt Hardy. The 76 car tucked in there is Lee McKennell. Steve Price gets the better of the start. Matt Hardy, Lee McKennell gives him a little nudge. I'm here. Next one behind him will be that of Tony Blanche. Every car has got it through the hairpin and 1 lap down on the journey. Battle Royal up the front. Steve Price versus Matt Hardy. In behind them it's Lee McKennell. Back behind Lee McKennell will be Tony Blanche. Bruce Marshall in the mix around the top corner and down the back straightaway. What will take effect in this will be the lap traffic, because they will catch those cars very quickly. Behind Bruce Marshall is the 20 car of Graham Holland, and then Steve Potts in car 32. Steve Hopkins would be the next one. Our lead car is in the hairpin corner. That's Steve Price to the better of Matt Hardy. Lee McKennell back there in position number 3. Have a look, they're almost on the tail as they go round the hairpin corner up the main straightaway. Steve Price to the better of Matt Hardy, and back then to Lee McKennell down the back straightaway. The first car is Gary Stacey. Can you believe it? A problem just as our lead car arrived. Hopefully no damage to Steve Price. Nowhere to go from here. It doesn't look good. No, he's got it going. Just didn't look really good, that inside tyre. Flat tyre here for the 10 car rolls in. That's Mitchell Denning. We'll see where they line up. Matt Hardy, Lee McKennell, Steve Price is back, so everything A-OK. He arrived at the hairpin when the cars he was trying to lap to the outside of the Witch's Hat. Still got 25 to go for the Queensland title for AMCAs. Steve Price to the white line. Go, let's go racing, he says. Matt Hardy follows him through. Lee McKennell. Tony Blanche would be the next one as they go round the top corner. Little bit of push and shove. And we got a problem in the top corner. Steve Price, Matt Hardy, Lee McKennell, and Tony Blanche. Go, we're racing. Bruce Marshall would be the next one, and then Graham Holland as we head to the top corner. Marshall going high on the racetrack, switches back to the inside. Steve Price leads them through the hairpin corner. Matt Hardy is the next one. Back behind him it's Lee McKennell. with car number 1 there at Tony Blanche. Round the top corner they go. Bruce Marshall just to the front of the 32 of Steve Potts through the hairpin corner and up the zinc straight away goes our race leader Steve Price. Pricey round the top corner still leads Matt Hardy. Hardy in position number 2. Back then to Lee McKinnell. Back behind him is Tony Blanche around the hairpin corner. Bruce Marshall would be the next one. We got a yellow light. Hardy, Lee McKinnell, Tony Blanche, Bruce Marshall, Steve Potts, Graham Holland. Go, we're racing as Steve Price leads them to the top corner. Matt Hardy has a little look down the inside. That's nothing there. Lee McKinnell is in position number 3. Back to Tony Blanche. One around in the hairpin corner. And we are stuck on 23 laps to go. We're stuck on lap 23 to go. Steve Price, Matt Hardy. They head to the top corner. Steve Price, Matt Hardy, Lee McKinnell. Next one through there will be Tony Blanche in front of Bruce Marshall. Steve Potts heading up the main straightaway back then to Graham Holland. We have got a lap down the back straight for Steve Price. Steve Price through the hairpin corner, back to Matt Hardy. Got his hands full with Lee McKinnell. Behind him is Tony Blanche and behind him is Bruce Marshall as they go round the top corner. Steve Potts would be the next one in front of Graham Holland. Then we go back to Paul Reeves. It'll be under the tower goes our race leaders and down the back straight away. And again, he will have lap traffic in front of him. Steve Price to the better, Matt Hardy. Lee McKinnell tucked in there in position number 3 as McKinnell has a little look down the inside. Nothing there. Down the back straight away, back to Tony Blanche. Blanche just to the better of Bruce Marshall. Back behind him is Steve Potts. Then we've got Graham Holland. Next one through behind will be that of Paul Reeves. Our race leader up on the tail. Mark Taylor will be the first one as he goes under the tower. Back in position number 2, Matt Hardy. Still got Lee McKinnell and Tony Blanche. That's the second, third and fourth. Race leader is in the hairpin corner. Steve Price up the main straight away he goes. Back to Matt Hardy, Lee McKinnell. Next one through is Tony Blanche, Bruce Marshall. Back to Steve Potts and it's still Graham Holland, our race leader. Through the hairpin corner, up the zinc straight away. Matt Hardy still in 2. Lee McKinnell still very close there in position number 3 as our race leader starting to catch again some of the slower cars. Joy Jones will be the first one in his sights. A little bit of push and shove out of the top corner. Hopefully everybody will get by and a race car goes straight to the pit area as our race leader is right up on the tail now. And that is Steve Price. Steve Price around the top corner he goes, putting a couple of cars between himself and the pursuing Matt Hardy. Hardy follows him through. Lee McKinnell would be the next one. Tony Blanche is still there along with Steve Potts. Then we go to Graham Holland The next one would be Paul Reeves. And we're back with our race leader in the hairpin corner. Joy Jones is the car in front of him. Dozen laps remaining. And we'll follow him around the top corner. Steve Price on the tail of Joy Jones. Car 15 is not too far away. That's Matt Hardy. Price right on the tail now of Joy Jones. He does not have to move out of the way. Has to maintain his line as Steve Price looks for the outside. It's not there. Into the hairpin corner, have a look. Matt Hardy has all but run him down. Up the zinc straight away and under the tower. We're in 2 single-figure laps. Pricey decides to stick it high. Drives around Joy Jones. Puts him between himself and the pursuing car 15 of Matt Hardy. Hardy will have to go high as well. Next car around the top corner goes Steve Price. Car 15, Matt Hardy, goes to the outside. We've got Lee McKinnell, the next one there. Stephen Hopkins is the one in front of Steve Price now. Pricey got 3 cars in front of him. Goes to the outside. Gets some drive high on the track as Steve Hopkins calls it quits. Parks it on the infield. Up the main straightaway. 6 to go. Have a look how close they are. Around the top corner. Steve Price. Matt Hardy's not too far away. Peter Greer is the car in front of them. The 76 of Lee McKinnell is in this as well. Under the tower. They go underneath the 13 car of Peter Greer. Around the top corner. Steve Price to the better. Matt Hardy. Lee McKinnell. Back then we go to Tony Blanche. Up the main straightaway. 4 to go. Steve Price. Can he hold on? Right behind him is Matt Hardy. Hardy follows him into the hairpin corner. Next one in his sights is the Brett Rowbotham car. Under the tower. He'll be counting the laps. Steve Price. Around Pagel's corner he goes. Matt Hardy is very close. Back in position number 3 is still Lee McKinnell. And then we go to Tony Blanche, who forces his way through. Under the tower. 2 laps to go. Steve Price around Pagel's corner. Matt Hardy is again very close. Brett Rowbotham, the car in front of them as they go through the hairpin. Up the zinc straight away. 1 to go. Steve Price. He's 1 lap from home. Steve Price right on the tail of the Rowbotham car as they go down the back straight away. Matt Hardy is there. Lee McKinnell through the hairpin for the last time. Steve Price. Matt Hardy. Lee McKinnell. How about that, Gympie? Put your hands together. AMCA Queensland title goes to the Australian title holder. It's Steve Price. Great stuff. Matt Hardy a very, very close second, and Lee McKinnell a close third. Put your hands together for him, folks, as he goes around the racetrack. Great stuff. Great to have the Queensland title for AMCAs here at Corbet's Group, Mother Mountain Speedway. Good racing, Good effort from everyone. Well done. Steve Price. Don't forget, we've got a trophy presentation up there in front of the main canteen at the end of this race meeting. We'll get to have a talk to all 3 place getters. That's right, folks. Great stuff.